life of people not only in Niger State but also.
Still a chance for Ian Robin. It's
let him shoot. No problem.
Beautiful people, and thanks for joining us live in our studio here in Lagos State. This is the Gallery TV newspaper headline review. I'm Eleje Chidima. This morning we'll begin with the Punch newspaper with a major headline that says, on timetable, INEC talks tough as 18 parties fail to conduct primaries. INEC talks tough as 18 parties fail to conduct primaries. Not going back on election timetable, June 3rd deadline, INEC wants parties. APC orders to intensify lobbying as commission says terminal date for primaries fixed. PDP postponed governor senate primaries for the third time, cites IPOB seats at home. That's the major headline of the Punch this morning, and you can get the full story of that on page 2. Above the major headline, we have a story: dollar hits 600 naira at parallel market, FS supply shrinks. Dollar hits 600 naira at parallel market, FX supply shrinks. That's on page 202. Amid failed negotiation, NRC to resume Abuja Cardinal train services. That's on page 19. On page 30, we have fraud. EFCC arrest accountant general alleges 80 billion naira diversion. Federal government extend money laundering law to casinos. Others ban shell account. That's still on page 19. Still on page 19, we still have another story. Inflation hit 16.82%, exceed IMF 2022 projection. We'll have a front page picture as Minister for States Universities protest rock Southeast Edo. That's on page 8. And that's the front page picture on the Punch newspaper this morning. Below we have a story: blasphemy mob action criminal in Islam. Deborah's killing on Islamic, says President, Muslim Lawyers Association. That's on page 9 and 14. Lagos lynching, engineer's widow demands justice for ritual claim. 123 motorcycles seized. That's on page 4 and 5. On page 2, we have a story: Northern West Southwest South presidential aspirants greedy, selfish. This coming from Carlo. And CDC wants and gets rats over monkeypox, Lassa fever. That's on page 209. Still on the Punch newspaper this morning. As school driver bans life jail for defiling 5-year-old pupil. Lagos bans campaign protests. Lagos bans campaign posters. Others on major highway. That's on page 29. And that's all we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning. That will take us to the next Daily Independent newspaper. An aviation fuel crisis 30 years after burst pipelines to Lagos airport haunts airlines. 30 years after burst pipelines to Lagos airport haunts airlines. Stakeholders says pipelines could have made Jet A1 cheaper. Worried